What's up, guys? Remember that if you like our videos, to like them and subscribe. And I'm going to tell you about another guy you need to go check out. His channel is Thomas Farms TN. He gave us a shout out last week, and I'm going to try to do the favor for him. But what happens when you like our videos and subscribe it helps us get promoted on YouTube so that more people can see our videos. If you don't like it and subscribe, our videos kind of get buried underneath the millions of videos on YouTube. So if you can and you see a channel that you like, you need to like and subscribe so that they can get promoted, and it really helps us out. Hey, big guy. Are you trying to tell us you need water patch?
I'm thirsty.
You cantankerous rascal. She's bipolar. So it's August 17th, and we're getting ready for fall. The combines at John Deere, they're working on the mud hog, getting the fixing a seal on it, and trying to find some other oil leaks and fix and replacing the belt. And I may just go on and get them to service it while it's there, because we got plenty to do here at the shop. Today we're going to be working on, there's an air conditioner line. This one right here on the tractor is leaking. We had a leak and we like to never found it. And my brother walked by it one day and he just happened to hear it hissing. And we finally found it. And it only leaked if it got in a certain position. And that's why we had so much trouble finding it. I pressurized the system and listened for leaks, and it's got dye in it. But it never showed up. We just got lucky is how we found it. We've been looking for that leak for what, 2 years now?
Yeah. Well, we went to John Deere and they never could find it.
And they never could find it neither. And we just got lucky and finally found it. We was putting 2 cans of Freon in it a day, drilling beans. But hey, I think Freon's $4 a can. I will gladly pay $8 a day to stay cool. But we got the drill out. We're cleaning the leftover soybeans out of it. Fixing to put new disc openers in it. These little wheels right here, fixing to put brand new bearings in them. That ought to be in good shape to drill wheat. A couple years ago, before we ever took it to the field, we put some needle mag bushing kits in these seed boots and put brand new seed boots on it. See, there's 3 years of running and those seed boots still have absolutely no play in them. It's if you need to take care of that, it's a simple, easy fix. And all you got to do is just drill through that. They send the bushings, bolts, lock nuts. They got a YouTube channel. Check them out. But they got some really good stuff for these drills. I just wish I could afford to do everything that they have for it. The gauge wheels, the new closing wheels, the new press wheels. I wish I could afford to do it all, but $3.10 corn and $9 beans. You got to be cost conscious. And speaking of cost, Bob said the shop vac has gone bad, went kaput. We knew it was on its last leg, but now we got to go buy a shop vac.
Everybody's coming to videotape me fumbling with this thing.
You're going to fumble with it whether I'm taping it or not.
Well, at least 100 people won't see it.
100 people. We got at least 97 subscribers. Got 7,728 views in the past 28 days.
Oh, 7,000?
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing short about our channel.
How many views of them were you?
3 views is you.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it don't matter how you get them as long as you get them, ain't it?
I reckon.
And yes, I know my tractor's dirty. You do not have to tell me that. That's on the list to do is wash it. This tractor has an updated compressor. Took the old black A6 compressor off of it like the Chevrolet trucks had on it, and put this newer style. They last a whole lot longer. This is the second one of these compressors I've had on it. The previous one, it lasted about 5 years. The old black one. And a lot of that was my fault, I think, because we had that AC leak and ran it too low on refrigerant. But them A6 compressors, we was putting about one on about every other year. Alrighty. Let's go do the other end.
Get off there.
Of course, it would be the one behind the other one. That would be too easy for it to be the problem. John Deere, what the heck was you thinking when you made this design? You got it right with the 50 series. I'll give you that. But these here are a pain in the butt to get off. If you hit a ditch hard or something, they bounce off. I don't have many complaints with these tractors, but that's one of them. Got these stupid springs that'll slap the crap out of you if you ain't paying attention. I'll just bring every size there is. I thought we replaced this old spot.
2 or 3 years, 4 or 5 years ago.
There it went.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago.
No, why are you Joe Beaver? This would be easier if we weren't too lazy to take the hood off. Yeah, John Deere, that's another thing. You mean to tell me you couldn't put the breather and the muffler off to the side and fix this hood where it would raise up? I mean, hell, even Case IH could do that. You know, is it too much to ask? You couldn't figure out a folding hood to the 20 series tractors? And I'm not talking like the 20 series tractors. I'm talking about like the 8120s. And then them hoods cracked. I'm just saying. I mean, y'all are better than this. I know you got it in you, because you're like Yeah, if Case IH could figure it out, you definitely could. Okay. Has 20% more torque to when you trying to loosen stuff. Like, yeah, that's it. Get over on the wire and tear it up. Tear that up. I got some baby channel locks on where they'll work perfect. Had to go out for the big tools on this one. This is my delicate stuff. Yeah, I believe you. You know what wrong with this car? This car out of gas. Uncle Earl. We reference a lot of movies, and that's from Johnson's Family Vacation. I don't know how many's watched that movie, but I love it. We got a list of movies we got to watch before we go on vacation, and Johnson Family Vacation's one of them. National Lampoon's Vacation's one of them. I'm on a pilgrimage to see a moose. And my favorites, don't touch! I can relate to Clark Griswold. I lose my mind sometimes too. It's easy to do with a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old at home.
I think you mean a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Oh, damn, is it?
I don't know, you got a 2-year-old somewhere we don't know about.
I know, it's a possibility. They've grown up on me. Expertly cataloged as Weston Champlin would say. Alright, I'll stick to you and then.
Here you go, boss.
Yeah, ain't no need you getting nasty too. Well, I knew that wouldn't be nice enough sent over anyway. Well, we got the new lines on. We're fixing to hook it up and pull a vacuum on it, see if we got any leaks, and pull all the air and excess moisture out of the system so we can get us a good charge. Get my lines hooked up here so that action can begin. Alright, now we're going to hook the air line up. Let that start doing its thing. Pulling out of both sides. You can watch it here. The green is the vacuum and the black numbers is the pressure. We want it to pull down as far as we can get it to pull down. The longer we can pull the vacuum, the better we are. And the higher the number of the vacuum, the better off we are. And when we get a good vacuum pulled on this, What I normally do is pull the vacuum for about 10 minutes, shut the gauges off, and make sure it'll hold the vacuum for 10 to 20 minutes. And then when that happens, I'll pull a vacuum one more time and try to pull it for about a good 30 minutes anyway. Like I said, the longer you can pull a vacuum, the better you are. And then we'll start charging the system. Alright, so we got our vacuum pulled down where we want to be. We're going to start putting our Freon in. And get some pressure back in. Normally, because it's got a vacuum, you can put it in without starting the tractor and the compressor. So I'm going to push that in and turn the valve open and let it start feeding in there. As it goes in there, these pressures will equalize. They should be showing the same thing without the compressor running. There's some of these new environmentally friendly cans. They got a little valve in there that when you unhook the thing, you will there's no gas that escapes. And I didn't care for them at first because they just sold, Napa sold me some kind of little crappy adapter, but then I went and got a good can tap to put on them, and I like them now. The main thing I like about them is if there's none wasted. If you don't need to put a whole can in, you can put like a half a can in and save that other half for your other project. This can right here is a piece of a can, and you know, a half a can, that's like $2, and you know, every dollar you save, you're doing better. But over here is what I was talking about. It's at 70 pounds and 70 pounds here. There's still a little bit in that can. We're going to have to crank the tractor and turn on the AC and let it suck it down. He turned on the compressor and you see the high side start climbing and the low side starts going down. We're normally looking for somewhere around 30 to 40 pounds on the low side and about 150 to 200 on the high side. That's where this tractor seems to operate the best and really seems to pull the best. I'm taking this can to get the last little bit of Freon out of it. I know we'll have to have one more can. Looks like we're about 10 on the low side, 125 on the high side right now. Alright, here we go with the second can. we got the air conditioner done. We're gonna hop in the service truck and run and get something to eat, and then we're gonna go finish spraying fungicide that we started Friday when we got rained out. But I'm glad that we got rained out, because I'd a whole lot rather have the rain than the fungicide getting sprayed.